Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons Pathfinder Character Creation Part 2.
Uh-huh.
I think these are the first times we've ever actually done D&D things on my own profile. Usually they're on your account, so
Yeah.
change
Well,
it.
we're gonna fucking just add links to the damn shit whenever we get it started and all that. But
Should
we're
we really
starting
say
with
that though?
huh?
Should we really say we're going to do that though? Because, you know, just in case we don't, just in case we forget. Yeah.
I mean, we're going to do book 2 here.
I'm
Because
recording it.
book 1 was supposed to be just a practice thing before we did another campaign I wanted to do. But since
Yep.
people aren't showing, we're going to do book 2 onward until people show up. Mm.
And if they don't show up, we'll do things.
Yes, we will do lots of things.
I'll play both the characters. So what are you gonna do for this character? Drown it.
Well, anyways, I'm going to start off with getting you some of your traits here. I'm giving you one campaign. I got you your bonus trait for everyone because no one had this skill, and I figured I might as well give it to you, which is the Trap Finder trait.
Mm-hmm.
That lets you find and disable magical trap, any kind of trap, including magical.
Well, that's
Plus,
good
gives you disable device as a class skill, and everyone's trained in it. All 4 your characters.
because yeah, we did have some magical traps last time with
Uh,
bees and other assorted things that hurt when they sting.
yes. And of course, your first character already had its 2 traits. We just forgot to grab the 2 extra traits.
Let's just in case people are either new or forgot or don't care. The first character is a sort of
As
flying
if
minotaur
Strix, it's a flying bird kind of thing.
who
That
wants to.
who's xenophobic, hates humans. Mm, I, you said you wanted it to come down and start breeding the humans out of existence.
Well, yes, it will create human. It will impregnate humans and create half human, half bird abominations. Because why not?
Yes, it's a humanoid bird.
The second one,
The second one is a reptoid, which is a reptilian alien, just like the conspiracy theory. And that one's a mesmerist. The first one was a blackguard, the evil version of the paladin.
brute force, motherfucker.
Actually, no, he's got lots of brute force behind him. Don't get me wrong. And all the characters, I gave them each the belt of physical perfection and headband of mental everything plus
So
6.
the,
And I
the
also gave him he cannot wish for any higher stats. I gave him that with all his characters because this is 1 versus 1. He's going to die.
the
So I might as well give him all the stat boosts he can, even though we rolled for him and some of them were crap.
the reptile, his mission is to gather an army of human slaves.
Yes, he's a mesmerist, so he can just start hypnotizing people and read their brains.
Yes, and have them fight for him. The third character is a
Rat folk named Rat Bastard.
his mission is to breed with the humans and create rat beings. Breeding and mind control. I don't know what the hell Freud would say about this, but fuck Freud. He's basically ruined modern culture
Yes.
because every time you don't like something, it's because you have a bad experience with it or something. So you know. And the fourth character is
Marvin, the android.
yes, and He wants
Who
to.
has the psychic discipline of sorrow. He's a psychic. So he's going to cast psychic spells, and it's sorrow.
Yes, it is. So we have 4 characters here.
Mhm.
I don't know which one's my favorite.
Well, you're probably going to play through them all.
Oh,
Remember, we got that one druid in town who's just like, the destroyer has arrived. I don't care. No one listens to the prophecies anyway. I warned them. They did not listen. They deserve this.
I like the way you're thinking. Yes, I love the way they think. The Miss Druid.
All right. So, like I said, everyone's got the trap finder trait. Just because you're going to need that should you actually find any traps.
Which we probably will, knowing our luck. Oh, my luck. Then
We're
again, my
playing
luck.
an adventure path, so they try to give you everything in them. So yeah, you're probably gonna come across some if you go into the correct rooms.
My luck does sort of fluctuate because I've gotten natural ones and like in a row, and I've gotten 3 natural 20s in a row, which I'm gonna rub it in still.
So for cum dumpster, which means something else in his reptoid language,
Yes, thank you to the person who stuck us with that name.
whose human name is Seth. Whenever he assumes his human guise.
Yes, Count Dumpster actually means royal fighter of hell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So for the reptoid, we got some traits here. All right, we got eager performer. Hearing that Sandpoint had a theater rivaling those from large cities, you decided to try your luck to get on some stage time there.
I wonder what became of the theater.
It might. I think that was one of the things that was enveloped in the death cloud.
Oops.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
first
God.
book. We went through the entire first book of Rise of the Runelords, and yeah, it went straight to chaotic evil. So I figured, well, this can all still fit into a chaotic evil campaign. Let's do it.
Just imagine, okay? Just imagine they're singing la 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 because the death cloud just enveloped them. And
And now
everyone
they're
in the
dead.
audience is just dying.
Yeah, but this is the reason you originally came to town, pretty much. Why you were there originally with these
Well,
traits.
yes. I don't know. Name some more traits. We'll see.
Uh, you have been raised among Varisians and consider them your own. You managed to get in good with the crime family and consider them your new family. So you pretty much consider the mob your new family with this trait. Family ties. After being
Oh,
run out of last place, your crime family camped, you track down a friend in Sandpoint, a ruthless thug in charge of the sodomized goat monkey.
how about that one?
All right. So the reptoid was part of the mob.
I love. I remember. Um, there was some debate about the owner of this, but he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who actually did kill the poisoner and the death
Yeah,
cloud."
but just going to look the other way because I didn't like the people on that side of town anyway. It was the ritzy side of town.
Besides, it was funny.
Yeah, it was. All right. You gain +1 on knowledge local.
He's a mob lizard. He's a mob hypnorepti.
All right. All right, that's why you're in town. Now then, for your other traits, pick combat, faith, magic, or social.
Magic sounds. I've never really done a magical character. Everything I've ever done has been, kill, 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 death, die, kill, with swords and stuff.
All right. Would you like to have an arcane temper? You have quick reactions and fierce concentration. You gain +1 bonus on concentration and initiative checks.
Yeah, I can concentrate.
Does that sound good for you?
Yes,
All right.
that sounds like it'll come in handy for Mr. Human Slaves. And besides, who needs combat when you have meat shields do the combat for you? Who utterly believe in the fight.
Okay, and let's go down here and give you an extra 1 for your initiative, which is an insane 8, which just jumped up to 9.
Yay, it jumped up to 9.
Yeah.
That pleases me.
All right, for Rat Bastard.
I'm Rat Bastard. You got a fucking problem with that? I'll break your jaw.
Yeah.
He's not a very nice person, Rat. Rat.
All right. Did any of the first two sound like something he'd be there, or do you want me to go through the other campaign traits?
Got through. That bastard would definitely be in the mob.
He would definitely be in the mob.
Come on, look at him.
Okay. We'll take care of that then. Do.
I really hope you don't actually ask me to justify this.
I'm not asking you to justify anything.
I meant the people who are watching this, if there be any.
And let's see. Do.
Yay, Slayer just came on. Yeah, I listen to metal while I do this.
Oh, that's fine.
No, I'm talking to the people. Well, while you're doing this, I'm just gonna fill some time here.
Yeah.
Spirit in black.
There.
There have been people asking me, so tell us what you're listening to while you're doing not the shows because they're more serious, but the D&D. There are actually people asking me what I'm listening to while I'm doing this. So
Yeah.
people care.
Oh, yeah. I can see that. Maybe.
It's nice to be, known for shit.
Would Rat Bastard be bloody minded? You're always ready for bloodshed.
Oh God, yes.
Okay.
You don't even have to finish though. Just like that's Rat Bastard for you.
There we go. All right, let's get down to business. Give him one more intimidate. Boop, boop. And one more initiative. All right.
I just love that without trying to brag. I just love that finally people are actually coming to me for like, hey, you keep talking about how bad Lords of Chaos is. Well, tell me what real black metal is. Okay? Chapter 1.
Run away! It's not what I thought.
It's either that or they're just like their little heads explode because they're like, oh my god, so much information and it's all cool. But yeah, some have run away.
Okay, now onward to Marvin. Why would he be in town? One
He
of your
would not
huh?
he would not be a member of the mafia.
Okay, would he be an eager performer, or how about the first one I read? Or friends and enemies? One of your family members, perhaps a parent or something, helped
I could
someone
see
put down a group of goblins near Sandpoint. Since then, your family member passed away, but not before telling you about that day.
I could see Marvin being a performer in the same way as like suicidal black metal bands, trying to force feed people negative emotions.
Yeah, that might be interesting. How about Hagfish Hopeful? Ever since passing through Sandpoint when you were a child and hearing about the contest at the popular tavern known as the Hagfish, I think that was in the Death Cloud. You wanted to take that coin purse as your own and carve your name into the ceiling beam.
Just okay, think about this for a second. I heard about a thing when I was a kid. I was my live stream to complete this contest. Then I came back and it was destroyed.
Yeah. Training yourself to choke down
Perfect.
indigestible food and drink water a pig would refuse, you build up quite the strong resistance. You gain a +2 to fortitude.
That yeah, we'll do that. But come on, that is perfect. Even his hopes and dreams are pointless.
Yeah, because the place was destroyed in the death cloud.
And if you don't know what the Death Cloud is, boy, you're missing out. That was your best work ever.
Oh, what happened was, okay, being the chaotic evil bastards they were, they got
Uh,
into the poisoner's shop. They figured out how to barter with the poisoner, who was all serving all under the table. And he brought out his wares, and I told him, that he had some really kick-ass poison there. Well, Valeros had a great idea. He was leaving with the poison
wait,
and
wait,
did
wait,
not care.
wait, wait. This requires some backstory. We had already burned down the abortionist for no reason. So I was like, well, let's burn down another building.
No, it wasn't let's burn down another building, because this was actually an accident. You tried to steal the poison. Then a fight ensued with the poisoner and his monkey.
Well, we were gonna kill him anyway.
Yeah, but
Well, at least
the
I was. I don't know about her, but I was.
the
Yes,
whole thing escalated and his house caught fire, destroying the poison that was in the box. Well, and they fled before anyone could come to the scene to the brutal murder. So he didn't get what he wanted out of the deal.
you
It
know,
was a botched robbery after they killed the guy and the place is on fire. It's like run. But because it was in a corner of the city that it was in the upper class district, sort of, but it was in the part of it that no one really traveled at that hour a day.
nobody knew he was the poisoner.
It was the poisoner's house, who obviously had an herb garden where he grew his poison. Now, in between sessions, I sat there thinking, well, how would this play out? And it only came to the conclusion that the poison outside would also burn, thus creating a death cloud, because he's the local poisoner. He grows a lot of poison.
But and the reason he was there was nobody knew who he really was. Everyone thought he was just the
A
good guy.
normal apothecary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so I'd say it was a net gain, even though we lost. Sort of lose the battle, win the war.
So I sat there, considered the size of his garden and what kind of toxins he'd be growing there and hidden between the actual curative herbs, which wouldn't have helped. and decided that a death cloud killed 1/3 of the city.
It all on goblins.
Well, there was a goblin raid earlier,
Yeah,
and there were still a few stragglers found here and there. So, because there was something really obvious to blame it on, no diviners came around to, you know, use their future magic to see who did it in the past.
because otherwise we would have been
Yeah,
beyond.
you would have been found out through some detective work, but goblins raided us before. Oh my god, they did this thing. We hate the goblins.
We must call on our heroes, Valeros and Mirasil.
Yeah.
Valeros, brave hero Valeros. Did you hear about the goblins burning down the apothecary? No, I've
And
never
they've
heard.
released poison in the air. I shall
Oh,
avenge them.
shall avenge them. Yes, yes. Right after I do something else, and then he goes and gets infected with the voices and has sex with the brothel.
Yeah.
We covered that last time.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh god, that really boosts you against well, you're immune to disease, but poison is now skyrocketed to a +6.
I love that the reptile is like resist poison, but can be controlled quite easily. Whoops. And yes, I'm resistant to disease. Here's some
This is
aid.
the android.
Yeah, I know. I was referring to the reptile as well. There was a trade off, and I went with resistant to disease and poison.
All right. You're okay, I just wanted to make that note there, so I had something else. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we got two people who were part of the mob. Marvin wanted to be there because of the fish eating contest. And, the place died, so he couldn't even fulfill his dream.
Yes.
That's great.
That is depressing. If you don't know what Marvin is supposed to represent, then come on. He's an android as Marvin, and he's depressed. You know this.
Ooh, yeah, we could try that.
Oh boy. It's never a good sign when he says, "Oh yeah, we could try that."
Okay. We could have him go with his, what signs he was born under. Born under the cradle, your birth sign significantly aligned with someone on the day you were born. I forget. I'm not going to go through the goddesses.
I wouldn't know anyway.
Yeah.
You could literally say the goddess of filth and perversity. Okay.
Grant you a knack for cooperation in the heat of battle. You gain a +2 on attack rolls, perform aid, and other action.
Interesting.
Born under the dreamer, your birth sign significantly aligned with someone on the day you were born, you were touched by the instinctual dreaming spirit of the planet, making you naturally poised and hard to surprise. Once per day as a free action, you can take a 10 on your initiative roll.
I don't want to know about being touched by the dreaming spirit. Personally, that sounds like a bad touch.
It
But
does.
of course, I have a filthy mind.
Uh, born under the stranger. You are marked by something giving you a link to alien beings
Yes,
when
I don't
fainting
even.
again.
I don't even care. I just want. I'm going for cool here over practicality. Because you know, if all four people get killed before the thing's complete, then that means I'm hopeless.
Yeah. Well, we'll just drop more.
it's the, the destroyer has sent its 75th person. Oh God, stop!
Yay. There.
75th. Oh God, all 74 have died before me. Oh, I don't want to do this.
Hmm.
No, I think I'm pretty good at this.
Well, we never know. It's all fate of the dice, too. When the die comes up bad, it's bad.
Yeah, but I mean,
Remember, your first roll ever was a natural one. What
yeah,
happened? You went to set a statue on fire and ended up setting yourself on fire. Then you
Valeros
failed your reflex save and just ran around on fire for a while.
wanted to impress the elf girl.
Yeah, that was a way to impress her, too.
Did you notice that in the very early episodes, you tried to include NPC adventurers? And I think
Yeah, and then I just gave up.
because we
The,
just
the one just disappeared. She might reappear
if
because
she
you're
re-
being summoned at the destroyer's behest.
if she reappears, make her insane.
I'm changing her character. She was like a good cleric. She's got to fall from that. Because there's no way a good guy can hang out with this party. So that's
No.
what happened. She just zapped out and got brainwashed into a new religion. I think it's like one of the what's it called? The Egyptian deities she now follows.
Yes.
The goddess of merciful slaughter. Yay! And now she's back.
Well,
Oh,
not that I'll say I hope you play her better, but I hope you play her better.
she was there. She said a couple things, then pop, just
Well,
ceased to
I mean,
exist, and everyone forgot she existed.
in a
No one
way,
even asked where she was after I stopped saying anything in her voice.
it was kind of like nice that I got to sort of take the lead and do a lot of decision making because I was brand new to this. So in a
Hmm.
way, it was sort of nice that okay, you know, I sort of
Well,
like
the
I said,
whole thing is that's what you're supposed to do. Even if I run NPCs like as if they were the NPCs, it's still the player. I don't really want to have any agency to do much of anything
oh yeah, exactly. But
because the fun is just letting you fuck up my world. And this
with
isn't even my world we're fucking up. We're fucking up someone else's.
with Danamon, I had to actually get along with others. I
Hmm.
actually. Oh no, wait, you have a say too. Oh shit. I don't get along with others. No, it was fun. I actually enjoyed both games immensely.
All right.
I still love really quick before we. I still love. I went on to save the goblin because I, kill the goblin who ate the kid, and no, I'm sorry. I move on. I went on to have sex with the random shopkeeper girl, and the elf was talking to someone. It ate my kid. Maybe you should feed your house more. And it's
Mhm.
saying all this like horrible things, and I had to go out and do damage control. If she's not drunk, she gets, so she drank so much she got very susceptible and got brainwashed into a new religion. That will be the that'll be the story. Valeros got her so drunk that she got brainwashed.
This one, yeah, that one needs a spell pouch and a holy symbol. No. I'm just giving you your free gear now.
Yeah,
Okay.
just explaining to the viewers what will be happening.
Yeah.
For
So now we're going on a solo run, which is why I have to give you as many advantage. Yeah, mental superiority, belt of physical perfection. I don't think you require any of those.
No,
I'll give them to you anyway. Everyone's getting a
okay.
holy symbol and a masterwork thieves kit.
Yeah, so basically, well, we have to. It's one person taking on a thing meant for four people, and
Uh-huh.
I'm stupid at the best of times, so I need all the help I need all the help I can
He gets
get.
the role playing part down. He's got to figure out how to do the game better.
Got the fucking
Now with
roll.
no one else carrying his weight. I
I-
want broadsword, you realize. I don't care. Okay.
oh come on! I thought I did actually pretty good in 2015,
That was
2016.
good.
I mean, okay, the second time I wasn't taking it as seriously because I just wanted to have a goblin with a broadsword. But I thought I mean, I'm not trying to brag or anything. I did, I mean, yeah, I did stupid things, drinking a whiskey in battle and all that. But I thought I did okay, as far as, like I said, I had to carry two weights basically. Okay,
These were
number
the blessings granted to you by being summoned through the ether to go through this.
good.
The Great Destroyer has summoned you, and now you are here.
Hey, I get to do what I fucking do all the time, which is, I mean, I have skits and scripts running through my head constantly. I finally get to flesh them out, and you know,
Figure out what's going on.
yeah. But I have a very vivid imagination. Always have. So I'm just doing what I've been doing all my life, just with more die throwing, which
All
I
right.
can't do because I'm blind. Well, I could probably do it if I had one, but sorry, thought of something funny.
All right. Now we're going to go to Bird Guy.
Unholy symbol of Satan.
Everyone's got 16,000 gold to spend at start. Bird Guy has contracted the voices.
Which one? Oh
Black
yes,
Metal, the Bird Guy.
black metal. I don't. I was trying to think of something that sounded sort of black metal, and Jim's like, "Why don't we just call it black metal?" So, fine, whatever.
I don't care. It doesn't matter if he's the biggest poser around. He's just like,
He's played by me. He can't be. Second biggest.
there we go. Uh,
Oh fuck!
Can't go wrong with wanting to wipe out the human species.
By having tons and tons of sex.
This guy does get to know cure wounds spells and shit. So he can actually heal comrades.
Yes, for some reason, I have interesting ideas for my creation. Basically, Sex and hypnotism. And hypnotic sex.
Okay. Now then. This is your heavy hitter. Do you want to go for the heavy armors? Or do you want to go for something lighter?
I think we need to go for something heavy. He is Mr. Brute Force after all. He is literally the yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if you think about it, Marvin's more black metal than this guy. This guy's more death metal.
Yeah.
Marvin's depressed and gets to summon elder things. He's black metal to the core.
All right. We can totally kill your funding and give him Mithril heavy armor.
How many times do they actually buy things when we played, or just like because they'll buy things and I was like, oh, I can steal things. Isn't he Isn't he? Yeah. Isn't he already have heavy armor? That's why we didn't make him invisible, because it would have been fucking pointless. Clank.
Well, we didn't buy it yet. I said he could get it.
Yeah, but I'm
He's
just saying.
proficient in it, so.
But I'm just saying it's make a tank invisible.
Oh, we could just give him the flat out Hell Knight plate armor, where he's a Hell Knight looker.
Hell Knight is an awesome name. Let's do it.
All right. We will not. Do you want to give him the Mithril upgrade, which will cost an extra 9,000? Because this already costs 2,000.
Sure, why the fuck not? I don't care if I deplete my funding. Fuck it.
All right.
Like I said, I don't even remember the last time I bought anything.
Okay.
We literally robbed people and stole money and then never used it.
Yeah.
It's like we killed the shopkeeper for the magic sword. I think I might have used once, but I don't even think I used it once.
You killed him for a magic sword and you never used it. You instead used the non-magical, not even masterwork broadsword.
Broadsword, just because.
I want 2 weapons in combat.
I mean, talk about a pointless death. 3 pointless deaths. Oh my god. Oh.
And your armor class is now +9. All right. That gave you some decent stats there. Your armor class is now 22 with this. And it's prime for enchantment once you start getting money and shit.
Yes.
Mm. Now the question is, do you want to go sword and board, which is like, one-handed weapon and a shield, or would you want to have a two-handed weapon?
You know me.
You want the two-handed weapon.
You know me way too well. It's not practical, but who people watching, have you ever confused me with a practical person?
No one should ever do that.
I know people who take it really seriously, and well, what's my, and that's fun, but
Mm. Now the question is, what kind of weapon do you think you would have? Something like a spear, a flail?
what the hell's a flail?
A flail, you hold a stick. At the end of the stick is a chain. At the end of the chain is a ball with spikes on it.
That's like something you would use to beat up posers in a thrash metal thing. Well, it was for me. Let's do it.
Mhm. The heavy flail has a larger metal ball and a longer handle. You take two hands, whap. You can also use it to trip people and attempt to disarm them.
Yes, that doesn't seem like it would be a nice way to die.
Okay. Heavy flail it is.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Yeah. Sorry, the fucking screen reader started yelling at me as soon as you started talking. It's like, no, I'm not going to let him talk.
Okay, that gets a plus 300.
Okay. There we go. Okay, there. It's oh, this is gonna be fun. Sewer rat.
There. I'm going to put that down. Would you like to get yourself one hell of a compound bow?
I love bows. You know that. At least you should know that. And if you don't know that, now you know.
We can go up to +9 with the strength modifier.
It's gonna rip through people's heads.
So that would give us 1,300 less gold.
Okay. I'm much better about this in real life, by the way, just in case you're wondering, I'm not that money bad in real life. But this isn't real life. Yes, Mr. Jack Chick, I realize that this isn't real life.
You're going to hell.
I don't want to be this anymore.
So that's another 1,300 down the shitter. This gives you 3,385 gold left. You'll get 20 arrows for free just because they're cheap.
Yay!
I'll probably always forget to re-up them for you, even keep track.
He's being nice to me.
Well, I always forget to keep track. That's up to the player, and that's more data for me to run because you're blind. So I got to run your character sheet on top of everything else going on in the world. Fuck that shit.
I have a good, I sort of remember some things that happened.
And I always just assume you're sleeping in your armor, and I give you no penalties for that, even though technically I'm supposed to. Okay. Now we have your melee weapon, your long range weapon settled.
Yay.
It is set up to be I use two hands at all times. Fuck having a shield. I just clank, clank, clank.
Ah, and that's why the human women find me irresistible.
Clank. And I can somehow still fly.
Welcome to depravity.
Oh, God. Yes, it is depravity.
Welcome to idiocy.
Okay. So now we can go onward.
Forward to death.
To miscellaneous crap. You already got your thieves' tools, so you don't need to worry about that. I gave that to you for free.
Yay.
They're built into your heavy armor. Clink, clink, clink. Ah, oh, clank. All right, so I take it you're gonna want to suit up your cougar, correct?
You know me all too well.
Uh, all right, we will give him an exotic military saddle.
Yes, we're pissing money away. I love it.
For 60 gold.
That's not that bad.
I said I want one number, and boom. All right.
Going crazy.
Okay. Here's the fun part here. We can give him armor.
Armored cougar.
Yeah.
Mercury makes better tanks. Never mind.
Would you like to give him half plate armor? Just this cat clanking in half plate armor. Clank, clank.
God, what's more evil than a fucking cougar with armor?
I know.
Roar, clank, clank.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Times 2, which is 600. So that's 12. There we go. Now we're depleting funds.
Oopsie. So
Yes.
don't trust me with money. Apparently, is what we're learning here.
Well, we just put a shit ton of armor on a fiendish cougar. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my God.
Don't.
Clank, 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 clank. Ah, what the hell? That's a riding cougar. You're going for the full effect here. Oh, God.
I have very bad ideas. This will be awesome.
Yes, this is a horrible idea. Uh,
You know, you say that. Just watch as it works.
okay. For 2,000 gold, which will almost deplete you, you can get a handy haversack, which is a magical item that lets you store a shit ton of items in it.
Nice.
Okay.
That would be nice to have. Armor plated cougar.
You are now down to 125 gold.
Well, this reminds me of fucking what is it called? New Vegas. How many caps? 21,000 caps on fucking becoming a cyborg.
Yeah, I know.
You got all the implants except the intelligence implant.
Everything but the intelligence implant. And then once you lost your brain, you never got it back.
Well, because he was. Oh no, the spine. He was maybe 1 hit point. I was like, just get that 1 hit point back. I want to be full cyborg.
Yeah, there we go. You're a full cyborg now. This makes me smarties.
We fucked the robot.
Mhm. We
It's there.
assumed the position.
Ugh. I don't even want to think about that. And yet now I have to.
In fact, why don't I just do that for all your characters? Give them all the handy haversacks.
All my characters will have sex.
Just a magical backpack.
Yep. Man, it's like a backpack, but it's fucking magical, man.
Yeah, it fits a lot of items. You can't fit a castle in there, but
I
it'll more than suit most of your needs most of the time.
would be stupid. Let's try to put a castle. Let's try to fit a castle in there. See what happens. Oh boy.
I gave you all your freebies. I'm going to be merciless with everything else.
He he feels sorry for me because I've spent all my money and I'm basically making a fucking bad decision.
Well, of course, but that's D&D. Nothing but
It
a
will be
string of.
fucking.
If you're living a nice, honest life, you'd just be a farmer, and I'd be telling you about the fields all the time and the cattle and the crops.
I know people who play
That's
like
what
that.
That's what D&D would devolve into if that was all there was.
I know
Then you
people
are
who play.
actually making sane choices. Players do not make sane choices. I have read passages where they tried tickling the dragon's balls.
But I mean, okay,
Why?
I
Because
know,
they
I know,
could.
I know people who play like that. All I don't want to say realistic, but sane and things like that. And that's fun for a while, but then I just get an urge to eat a baby.
Uh-huh.
Besides, if I was doing anything sane, you'd be like, "Who are you? And what have you done with Elliot?"
Exactly.
That's how you know, like the, the invasion of the snatchers. Forget the emotions. It's he's making sane choice in D&D. That's a plot person.
Yeah. Mm. Okay. Hmm. Well, that's not going to help you. Let's go head over to the black market.
My favorite kind of market. Oh, I smell rain. Oh well.
Mm. All right. The milk of this vibrantly green cactus, when mixed with resins and other ingredients, congeals into sticky black chunks with an exceedingly sour taste. Though Pesh comes in several different varieties, refined Pesh is both the most potent and expensive type. Taking refined Pesh gives a person 15 temporary hit points for 1 hour, plus 2 morale bonus on saves versus fear for 1 day, and a -4 to dexterity and wisdom for 1 day.
So it's basically like steroid or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll be a junkie, druggie, whatever.
All right.
I want to take drugs.
Do you want to spend the rest of your money on that or just get one dose for 20 gold?
Fuck it. Rest of the money.
There we go.
Which character are we outfitting here?
This is the Birdman.
I am Birdman, and I don't give a shit for your human money. You'll all feel the sting of my people.
I want to smoke this now. Wait,
I'm gonna
what?
smoke this now. Oh, he's stoned, but he fights like hell.
Yeah. -4 to dexterity and wisdom for 1 day. There. And now he's up 5 gold, which he's just going to carry with him. Okay.
I like evil. So Valeros is now with Vorka. She
No,
likes.
Borka has not arrived yet.
Oh,
Not in this timeline. She will, though. He's just sitting there taking care of the administration, trying to rebuild the city
with his
after
candy.
Death Cloud and the Great Goblin War, because you didn't go into the dungeon.
I think the dungeon master's being a whiny little bitch again.
Well, of course.
Shall I kill him? Dude, you can't kill the DM. Damn it.
Onward to the Reptoid.
If you could, then fuck.
You can't kill the DM. You can only kill everything else in my world. But I am all the gods and everything that could ever exist. And even if you annihilate the universe, I am the nothingness that is left. So there is no getting rid of me no matter what.
You don't know how much that pisses me off. Even though I like it, it still pisses me off.
Okay.
Because you're allowed to exist. And I don't like when you exist. Oh, shit. Oh.
Oh, yeah, I also gave you a whip for free with this one. Okay. But we have not gone over the options for the whip.
Live for the whip.
Yeah.
Because why not? Hey, he has human slaves. He needs a whip.
Yes. Okay. I will deduct 2,000 gold to give you a +1 weapon bonus to it.
Okay.
It brings you down to 12,000 with this. Now let's go over armor. You are proficient with light armors with this character, the Mesmerist. Do you want me to give you the best money can buy?
Well, see, the thing I feel is he already has pretty sufficient armor. It's called meat shields. He's
For what
basically
happens when all the meat shields die and there's still something left to kill?
yes, obviously best money can buy. See, he is basically the biggest fucking coward in the world. His motto is why fight just when I can have people die for me.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, he's the dirtiest of all dirty cowards. But when you can bend others to your will, why not? Holy shit! The townspeople are fighting us.
Okay, 750. Okay. And that gives you bonus of 4 to your armor class. Okay. Would you like to boost that up to a +2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
For an extra 4 grand.
He has to be prepared, you know. Yeah.
All right, we're now down to 7,000 gold.
Wah, wah, wah. I regret nothing.
Okay. There we are. Do. 10 gold per pound. Do. All right. Would you like to get a +2 buckler, which is like a little plate that you put? It's about the size of a plate. You put it and it straps to your arm.
Yeah, sure. It sounds interesting.
Okay. There. And that gives you 2,000 gold.
Right?
Just to be a coward and hide behind shit. Between your armor, weapon, and everything else, you got down to 2,000 gold.
All right. Fuck. Sorry. I think my nose just exploded.
That's fine. Do you want to keep that gold or you want to blow it on something stupid?
Let's blow it on something stupid.
All right.
The way you said it is, how can I not?
Yeah. Bow wow, bow wow. Okay.
Do you want to blow it on something? Oh, yeah.
Do 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 do.
Yay.
I have no idea what the hell any of this shit does. Okay. Thank you for not giving me a quick list. I'm not going to care about it then.
I don't know what any of this shit does, but I want it. I'm the worst decision maker ever.
Oh god, I'm looking over pets now. We'll give you a pet.
Aww. Okay.
Let's see what you can afford, though. But you're on land. That's not going to help.
Because it's kind of hard to, you know, steal from the invisible shop that doesn't actually exist.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you like a giant vulture?
Yes. That sounds cute. Oh.
Okay, and that gives you
I'm having fun doing stupid things.
875 gold left. You just bought a vulture. No.
Why did you do that?
You could ride. At least you can ride it. It's your mount. But you have no real control over it unless we take the proper feat tree. But we don't even want. But I don't care if you do that.
You bore me with details.
So I was thinking I'll just give you something to use your whip better. So that seems to be your preferred thing. You just fly in on a vulture. Kill for me my peons.
Well, yes, he's evil.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we bought him a pet.
I don't even understand, okay? Just don't try to understand.
Would you also like a giant skunk?
Okay. God,
There,
I have to stop I have to stop being stupid one of these days. It'll never fucking happen.
All right, you're now a pet giant skunk.
A big giant skunk, a big giant skunk. See, I sing for you while you watch this.
Yes.
You person, stop fucking singing.
You still have 685 gold. You want to go further? We're still in the pet section.
Fuck it, let's.
Would you like to buy a gorilla? You're buying all your minions. How much does that cost?
This is,
175.
this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever done.
You want more pets?
Yes.
You got a menagerie going.
Oh my god. A random gorilla. I don't even know.
Would you like a horse?
Oh fuck! Not when I'm drinking coffee, Jim.
You're buying a horse now.
Yes, but don't say shit like that when I'm drinking coffee. Fuck. I almost spilled it all. That's so. I was, I downloaded all the Mud Bomb. By the way, one of the episodes is incomplete. So it's 34 episodes, sadly, but I can still give them to you if you want.
Yeah.
I was listening to Mudball, and I went to take a drink of coffee like this, like I'm doing now, when he made a joke, and I had to quickly put it down because I was, yeah. So when he said, "Would you like to buy a horse?" I was just about to take a drink of coffee. I was like, "Fuck, not! Don't do that yet." Fuck.
Would you like a pet monkey?
Yes. This is stupid.
You have.
This is fucking stupid.
That only cost you 3 gold. You just bought a pet monkey. You can have a gorilla. Oh god.
It's fucking stupid.
Would you like a pseudo dragon, which is a miniature dragon?
Oh, mini. Oh, that sounds cute. Don't you think that sounds cute?
Yes.
Yes, I want one, obviously. God, this is fucking stupid.
You are now down to 12 gold left. Do you want to go the distance and see what kind of cheap monsters I can get for you into pet selection?
Yes, I do.
Would you like a pet rat?
Oh, yes. I used to have a
All
pet rat,
right.
actually. Very nice creature.
You now have a pet rat.
And 0 gold.
No, that only cost you 1 gold. You're now down to 11. You just went to the pet shop. Oh, there we go. Would you like a raven?
Yes.
Yes.
We're just gonna, unleash these, they're just gonna, we're gonna unleash them, and they're just gonna fucking destroy
They're
things.
pets, so you have no real direct control. Well, I guess you could try mesmerizing them. I'll give you, charm animal
Yeah.
or speak with animals as a bonus.
But I'd rather just sort of unleash them and just, watch them create random chaos. Oh, God.
Well, you can always just keep casting crime of opportunity on them with this character, and they just commit crimes for you.
Whereas with the humans, I want more direct enslavement.
Yeah. All right, you have. Let's see here: a giant skunk, a giant vulture, a gorilla, a heavy combat horse, a monkey, a miniature dragon.
A raven and a rat.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we've had more pets at one point in time. I think we had like 6 dogs and 3 cats and a fish or something. So that's yeah. That's I don't. We never had a gorilla though, or a mini dragon. Fuck it, make mini dragons a thing. I
You
mean,
want a squirrel?
yes,
Okay,
yes, I
common
do.
squirrel it is.
Oh yeah, I want to be a squirrel. Do, 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 do. Yeah, of course I want a fucking squirrel, man. If you don't want a squirrel, you're boring.
There. You're now down to 8 gold.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
I don't even know at this point.
Would you like a snapping turtle?
Yes. I don't. Yes. Why not?
Going the distance.
Yeah,
That brings you down to 3 gold.
we are going to fucking distance. We're
It's
not gonna
like,
have anything in the fucking bank, but
there, you've bought enough pets, I think.
yes.
I'm just I'm riding my horse and letting my pets go amok across town. Okay.
Yeah, that's good for but fuck. That was so stupid.
Yeah, it was. He's the pet man, and the worst part is he's the mesmerist. The next guy, it would actually make sense, but he's already got a pet tyranno, a fucking oh well, the Velociraptor wannabe. Mhm.
Oh, well, we'll see what happens with this next guy.
Okay. Uh. Do 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 do. Okay, he could get medium armor and shields.
Okay.
So let's start off with armor.
Okay. Sweet. Oh well, that was funny.
Yeah, it was.
I don't people. If you're wondering, I I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Would you like to have steel armor?
Yeah. Yes.
Eat steel.
He went to the pet shop. He likes
Um,
pets. That was funny. Yes. Oops. What the fuck am I doing?
guy.
Okay.
Do do do. All right. That will be 4,000 plus 150, which is 9. There. Okay. Would you like a standard shield with this guy? The
Yeah.
guy that's got the raptor and shit?
Yes.
Okay. Let's get a shield for him.
Everyone is evil.
Okay. That gives you a +2.
Oh fuck. Oh.
Mm. This rat person now has an armor class of 28. Dun 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 dun.
Yes.
Now, what kind of weapon do you see this rat person wielding?
Um. I'm not sure. Something evil. Evil. Gotta go
Evil.
in league with Satan.
Ooh, would you like to put a blade on his tail?
Yes,
Okay.
he will make half rat humans that will slowly breed humanity out of existence. Humanity will be responsible for their own downfall.
Okay.
If you're wondering, people, don't wonder. Just embrace it.
How much does that cost? Do 11 on top of that. There. Okay. You got yourself a masterwork blade on your tail. Now let's get a real weapon. Because that's just to have an extra attack. It's like, wang! Ah!
It also looks cool.
Yeah, you don't even have to use it in battle. You could probably forget about it. Just remember, he's got the
Of
blade on his
course,
tail.
he knows me too much.
Uh, let's see here.
You know, you still have this. What? Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Here's a fun one for you. Would you like to have a sword cane?
Yes.
You just walk around with the cane, then whip out a sword in a moment's notice.
We used to make jokes about that with my blind people's cane.
Yeah.
You will die by the hands of a rat.
Yes. So you can sit around, knock around like you usually do. Click, 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 click. Ching! Flat! Click, 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 click.
Yay.
All right. Now then, do.
Characters are evil. Hey, I was a girl last time, so now I'm a bunch of guys. Or
Did
whatever
you want
gender.
another composite longbow?
Oh, I love the composite longbow. That
Yeah.
is so useful. Yes, we did gender swaps, which confused the hell out of Jim because she was a guy and I was a girl. So I even got confused, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone got confused. This is easy +2 strength.
Wait. Remember, people, try this at home.
All right. There we go.
Yes, try this at home, people. Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5. We can blow $5,000 and give everything a +1.
Okay.
Bring this down to $2,000.
Yay. And then they all died.
There, now all your weapons are +1. And we still got 2,544 gold left. That takes care of all the good mechanic shit. Want to
Nice.
go onward to the stupid shit? Yes, okay.
I do stupid things. Holy shit.
Would you like to buy a 10-inch ball?
Why not? It sounds fun. He's not even thinking this through. He probably made some D&D people cry.
Hey, you don't ever know when you need a ball that's 10 inches big.
Don't ask why.
I mean, you should see some people get their starting kits. I don't think that's going to make anyone cry just buying a ball. I mean, you bought a shit ton of animals for no reason. It's not even part of the class feature to take care of animals.
Well, but
I
that's the
have to
thing.
grant you bonus spells to talk with them and shit.
As I said before, I know people who take this shit way seriously and like, you know, you know, basically they just work on a farm. It's sort of like, any sort of RPG games. You see them like doing very mundane, boring things that they could do in real life, and I'm just like, why are you doing that?
Okay, would you like to have some loaded dice?
Sure.
And marked cards?
Yes. I don't know why, but
Well, just so you can play games and gamble. You have a ball, dice, cards.
this all makes sense. You know,
Let's see.
in a way.
Would you like a bowling set?
Uh, yeah, you can play games while he's breeding the humans out of extinction.
Yeah.
You know, I may be bent on your destruction, but we can, play a couple games and
All right. We just now got. We can play dice with loaded dice. We can play cards with marked cards, or we can play the fanciest bowling set you've ever seen. Oh wow! It's like you
oh, he's
stole it
gonna.
straight from royalty.
That's how he's going to impress people to get into, society, so we can do all the evil things.
Yeah,
Because
we'll see how
you know,
much we remember we gave him. I'm certain you'll remember. This is the guy with all the animals. But they got all the games.
I'll remember things, hopefully.
Maybe. All
Hopefully.
right.
Hopefully.
Would you like to buy an Iron Maiden?
Yes. Oh, come on. What the hell do you think? Really? Was that even a question you had to ask?
Yeah, I know. It really wasn't. I'm just buying all this shit to kill you bastards. How do you like that?
Yeah. I'm going to try to remember things.
Would you like the rack?
Yes. A torture chamber. Oh, God, I have to sneeze.
That's okay.
And it's not coming out. Fantastic.
This rat just got shit laid up.
Use rat
DM
bat.
Fiat, I'm gonna let that reside inside your magical backpack. We need to talk to these people. Boom! Here. And
Uh,
then we just leave them in there.
there's a video game, or I'm sorry, a text adventure game called Curses. And in Curses, you can only pick up a few things. But near the beginning of the game, you find an old rucksack, basically, backpack. And you can fit anything in there. Like, there is no limit to how many things you can carry in there. I have done that, and it's obscene. I didn't
Thumb
realize
screws?
what.
Thumb screws?
Yes, I'm buying torture devices. Da, 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 torture, torture, torture. Hey, torture, torture, torture. Don't ask people because you don't want to know.
This is pretty brutal with that, yes.
Or maybe you do want to know, but I'm not gonna fucking tell you.
Would you like a custom branding iron?
Nice. That's a yes. Nice. Seriously, fucking.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was 10 gold. Do.
those are cheap ass torture devices. I wonder if if I go out to buy an Iron Maiden, I don't think it'll cost me that much.
What shape do you want the branding iron in?
Inverted cross.
That's typical. Come on, get creative.
I don't know. It's my homage to Glenn Benton.
Fetus.
Fine fetus.
Fetus with hook through it.
Branded in the shape of a fetus.
Yeah, an aborted fetus. You are now marked with the mark of the aborted fetus. Pro-life, bitch. I need those babies out here so I can kill them.
Glenn Benton actually did brand inverted cross onto his forehead. He said now there's still a huge dent that he can hold pens in.
Fine, we'll put the inverted cross on the fetus too.
That 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 must be an interesting sight to see. Someone holding a pen in the indent in his forehead.
Yeah.
Well,
So
hey,
now it's an aborted fetus with a hook through it and an inverted cross.
I just
Just
want to
yeah, you're going to hell now.
God doesn't like you.
Uh-huh. Okay. Do.
Oh, wow.
Would you like to buy acid?
What do you think?
All right. How much? Would 100 doses work? I mean, not 100. 10. Yeah. or maybe 100. Let's see how much money you got left. Yeah, we could go for a full 100 doses of acid.
Do it. Oh my god. Do it. 100 hits of acid.
No, this is just melting people's faces off. Your face gets melted off. Your face gets melted off. Everyone's face gets melted off.
Oh my.
Why? So that brings you down to 600 gold then. You depraved bastard.
Death.
After all these torture implements.
He's a happy boy.
Would you like to get 300 alchemist fires? No, sorry, 30 alchemist fires.
30's plenty. 300. Yeah, 30's plenty. What are we creating?
I don't know. This guy's just, I don't care about human life. I don't care about any life. That brings you down to 17 gold. Is that okay to keep in his wallet?
Yes.
Because we got all these we got a ball, loaded dice, marked cards, bowling set, Iron Maiden, the rack, masterwork thumb screws, not just standard ones. We got them carefully made. A custom branding iron, 100 flasks of acid, and 30 alchemist fires.
We can make this into like some weird S&M thing as well.
Yes. And this all fits in his backpack, which is an extra dimensional space.
It's called Hammer Space, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And now he will begin to outbreed the humans because he's a rat and he likes evil. Fuck. I don't even know. I'm serious. I don't know. What?
There is no need to know.
You do not need to know. All you need to do is do what I say. As I piss on your head.
All right, onward to the psychic, who is not proficient with any armor, but is proficient with all simple weapons.
That's a depressing fact.
Mm-hmm. It is a depressing fact. So, would you like a spear?
Yes, I would like a spear. I would like a spear. Ah.
Would you like a +2 on that?
Yes, +2. Oh, fuck. We hope you're enjoying this, because we certainly are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've laughed this hard in about 3 days. Oh, burning.
Okay. Would you like a crossbow?
I don't think I've ever used... Yeah, I think I've used a crossbow. Fuck it. Crossbow. I don't think I've ever really used a crossbow. I usually just revert to swords and bows and arrows because that's the only thing I remember.
Okay.
Oh.
Would you like a +1 with that?
Yes, please.
There, you got yourself a magical long spear and a magical crossbow.
It's magical.
Just in case you get into combat, because this guy's mostly a caster anyway, but just in case. And I could give you a +1 dagger on top of that. How does that sound?
I like daggers. So yes. I like daggers. Oh. Yes, daggers are awesome.
All right, for the android. Just in case everything gets too close for the spear, you just pull out a dagger, stab.
Yep.
Onward to the idiot shit with 3,000 gold left. There's people there that are saying this is way too generous as a DM.
Well, those people can fuck off.
Let's see. Would you like a sack of animal repellent?
Yeah, why not? He doesn't have an animal, so yes. Oh man.
How much? Would you like 10?
that's stupid. Okay. We're going by rule of funny here, people.
Wasn't that expensive. It was only 1 gold per, but I figured, it looks like something you might want.
Yeah, but it's still kind of a lot. I mean, still a lot to carry around. In your interdimensional backpack.
Would you like a keg of black powder?
Wait, are we talking the game or real life?
We're talking about the game. The game. I can't get it to you in real life.
Yes, of course I wanted it. Yes.
How much money do we have? Let's see. Would you like 2 kegs of black powder?
Again, we're talking about the game, right? Yes, I want 2 kegs. And knowing me, I'll just set it all off at once. Just imagine.
You are now down to 1,590 gold.
Just
It's
imagine
just
2 kegs of black powder going off at once.
yeah, we got you black powder. No reason. It's in your backpack.
To blow shit up with.
Would you like a book of war prayers?
Sure, I like war. What are we doing?
That's another 50 gold. Doo-doo. Boop. Let's see.
Well, I just had a thought. With
Huh.
Skype and screen share, you don't have to dick around with your settings anymore. you could just literally share the screen and I can hear everything that goes on.
Oh, that might be good. Yeah.
Although we might double our voices, so just beware of that.
Yeah, that might
I'll
suck.
take that over. Fucking. We'll test that out after this.
Uh,
I really do want to. How many fucking?
let's see here.
Oh,
Uh, what is?
oh.
What would be fun? Would you like an ear trumpet to hear better?
On an Android?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
We're just getting random crap now.
I no longer care.
I know you don't. We got the important stuff already taken care of.
We're having fun now, people.
Yeah. Do, 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 do.
Oh, at least I am.
Well, I am too. I'm just trying. Would you like to have a few locks?
Yes. You'll never know what you'll need it for. As you found out.
Uh-huh. Would you like 4 of them?
Sure. That'll be good for. God, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Probably insert them in every orifice. I'm going to shove this lock up his ass.
You now have 4 locks of the best quality we can get. Just walking around inside your Android.
Da, 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 da.
Would you like to have fake maps?
That is literally the stupidest idea ever. Let's do it.
You just drop them and lure people with them. See them listed as lure, fake area map. Okay, how much do they cost? Would you like 5 of them?
Yeah.
Or would you like 10?
And
10, okay.
gotta go with the big number, you know?
Down to 600 now. Would you like fake coins on top of it all?
Yes. Oh fuck.
Would you like 8 of those? 8 doses of fake coins.
Yes. Counterfeiting. Here's some money. It's not real. It's not real. Because you'll never believe me.
Would you like manacles?
Ooh. Yes. Bondage.
We can blow the rest of your money on this.
Okay.
Would you like to?
Yes. Uh, Welcome to Smart Business School 101.
You now have 12 sets of monocles.
That is the worst.
You know, you just start, putting handcuffs on people just randomly. Here you go. What? You can enjoy this. I can't escape. I know. Depressing, isn't it? Have some fake money while you're at it. What? And here's a treasure map you'll never find. And if the guy ever does break free, it's a fake treasure map that leads to his death.
That literally is depressing.
After all that time, I went to my death.
There's actually a point to this.
Mhm.
That's kind of scary, as there's actually a point to this.
Yes. This is after you've already sealed up his rectum with the superior lock. And you have the ear trumpet there just so you can walk by. I want to hear his misery. Why me? So depressing.
Oh, yeah.
You can even give him the Book of War prayers to say, you will convert to war.
What religion is that? It's the religion of war. That's a good religion.
Mhm. Oh, God. Oh.
So that's
That's your starting gear for everyone.
that's my starting gear for everyone. Folks, we will get down to this and it will be fantastic because I mean how can you not?
You have a fully armed battle cheetah that you ride into battle on. That's slowed down by the fact that it's armored that heavily. Clank, clank! Oh, God. Why?
It's a battle cheetah.
It's a metal cheetah.
That is the coolest. That's right up there with battle cattle.
Yeah, and you could easily just fly into combat, but you like to ride.
I don't think two words together have ever sounded cooler than battle cheetah.
Battle cheetah.
Battle cheetah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay, maybe armored cougar, which yeah.
Uh,
So there you go, people.
I still like this other guy. I have a giant skunk, a giant vulture that I can ride into combat, a pet gorilla, a heavy combat horse, which I could also ride into combat, depending upon if I want to fly or horse. A monkey that just follows me around. And the worst part is, I could just easily homebrew it so that they come out of your magical backpack. I'll just say it's got, even though you're not supposed to, and they're supposed to suffocate. I'll just say they're in there to make it easy on you.
It's got food in there and shit like that.
Yeah, we'll just say
Don't
that.
ask questions, people.
Just so we can have fun with it. Because it's literally 1v1.
Yes, it will be fucking awesome.
I mean, there's a lot of homebrewing I gotta do on, like, every time you go take a sleep, you're back at full hit points. Unless I have someone that can actually heal you in combat. Like, the only one right now that knows all the curative spells is black metal.
Well, that makes sense.
So, the anti-paladin can cure himself.
All the others are fucked.
The others might actually need some NPC intervention.
Well, Repti can just hypnotize people. You will cure me, but I don't know how to fuck you.
I am Seth, but you may call me my native tongue, cum dumpster.
Thank you for coming up with that. You know who you are, and my hatred for you doth burn. My hatred doth burn. So yeah, that's and folks, you might be seeing some changes to Swine Brothers. We may not be going live anymore.
Yeah, we might just be doing this all like, you know, shit. Well, I
Uh,
might still go live when I'm feeling lazy, but yeah.
well,
Like,
we might still go live, you know, whatever. But if there's a special show that maybe I want to do some audio with, and
yeah,
things like
we're
that,
rigging up different shit and getting this thing rolling better.
yeah, I'll get it rolling
It's
better.
only
Get it.
taken a few years for us to start looking into it and
It's only
spending
take.
money.
Well, I've never used Skype except for when we were doing the fucking Fallout shit. And then I wanted to show someone a clip, and I was like, I wonder what screen share to. Oh, share audio, son of a bitch. So yeah, you know,
There's
it.
also other things I'm getting with money, so you'll hear better mic on me eventually.
Sadly, it'll still work. Oh, aha. Anyway, so yes, you may be seeing some changes, or you may not. Maybe it's horrible. We will see, folks.
I will implant crushing depression in people. Because my eating contest was killed in a death cloud.
He has no reason to be there anymore, and yet he hasn't left.
Yeah.
So, people, that's
So we have two mob members. Guy that just liked watching the goblins in the garbage pits. Probably that black metal just sat there. I wonder what it would be like to kill
now he'll find out.
them. Uh-huh.
He will find out what it's like to kill goblins,
Yeah.
garbage pits, and everything else.
Well, the Great Goblin War has come and passed. But, you know, there are other things to kill.
Dollars. That was a shitty goblin war.
Yeah, that's what these guys are going to say. They weren't Valeros getting drunk in the middle of it. Fuck this. I'm passing out. Oh, wait, my best friend's dying. I can sense this.
By the elf who, as I said, so what happened is she got so drunk that she became extremely susceptible, and basically got brainwashed into a new religion
Yeah.
because Valor's got her so drunk.
No, the elf, the story with that was she got knocked up by the black dragon or whatever that she rode off on. I think it was great romantic. Her friend, it romanced the pants off of her because it hit puberty. And now she's pregnant with a dragon baby that after daddy just ran away and she's pissed off. So she went to get an abortion, but then remembered that she burned down the abortion clinic. So now she's just trying to get a miscarriage.
God, I hope it doesn't work. Just think of how like evil that would be. Force her to raise an elf kid, elf dragon.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't work because she needs to be punished for her Valor's attack.
Uh-huh.
So
She can be. But I don't know exactly what I want to put her in. I'm going to take some of the other pre-gens that came with the starter kit and throw them in here.
all right, and then fuck it, we'll see what
Yeah.
happens. And then she, yes. So yeah, she needs to be punished. So, but Valor's is like, do what you can to help her not have a miscarriage because she must be punished for her betrayal. And what
Yeah.
punishment? Having a dragon elf kid. So we're evil.
Yeah.
So yes, we'll find her and we'll find other people. And maybe she'll be less idiotic. I don't know. But Valorous is still the same.
As always. Mm.
Anyway, I think we're done with the live thing.
Yeah, we are.
So we could stick around, but we're going to do other things. So that's all you get from us, people.
Exactly.
You want more? Oh, shit. We might be starting new shows, and Swine Brothers might be going new directions. We'll see. You'll be hearing from us in the next couple of days. Bye.
Yeah, we'll see.
You're not going to hear from us ever again.